Isaac le estaba yendo muy bien.
We see in the Bible that things were going very well for Isaac in the Bible.
Y la Biblia dice que Abimelech, el rey de esa tierra, le dio envidia.
And the king Abimelech was jealous of how good things were going for Isaac. Amen?
Y le pide que se vaya.
And he tells him, go away from here, Isaac.
Más o menos ellos están por esta área. Este evento de la Biblia está más o menos por aquí.
This event in the Bible is very close to that point where it says Beersheba.
Close, pero no es Beersheba. Se llama Gerar.
Close, but it's Gerar. Amen?
Miren en el mapa lo que está ahí.
Look at the map and look what's on it.
Gaza Strip.
The Gaza Strip.
Mucha hostilidad
A lot of hostility
contra el pueblo de Dios.
against the people of God, Israel.
Estamos hablando del año 2163. Quien sea bueno para la matemática, hoy es 5779, todavía existe esa hostilidad.
So in the Bible, we're right around the year 2163. This narration is going on. Now we're on or about the year 579, and still hostility in the land. Amen?
La Biblia nos dice en el verso 17 cómo le habló a Abimelech.
The Bible tells us how Abimelech talked to Isaac, how he spoke to him.
Aléjate de nosotros,
Away from us, Isaac,
pues ya eres más poderoso que nosotros.
because now you're even more powerful than we are.
Mi primera pregunta,
My first question,
y de veras quiero escuchar respuestas.
and I would like some honest answers here.
Si alguien te habla de esta manera,
If somebody were to talk to you that way, or in this way,
sabiendo que tú eres más poderoso que ellos,
knowing that you're more powerful than he or they,
si te dicen que te vayas,
if they tell you leave,
¿cómo responderías?
how would you answer?
Vete tú.
Sister Lisa said, you leave.
De veras. Porque aquí dice que Isaac tenía más poder que Abimelech.
The Bible records that Isaac had more power than anybody around him.
Podía haber respondido con una guerra.
He could have answered with a war.
Hoy en día, así es como incluso enseñamos a los niños.
Nowadays, this is how we teach our children.
No te dejes.
Don't let yourself be somebody else's throw rag.
¿Cómo es lo que nos enseñan en la televisión, en los programas de televisión, de los novelas y películas?
How is it that we're taught by what we see in commercials, movies, soap operas?
¿Qué nos dicen? Ahí tienes que mantenerte firme, coge lo que es tuyo, que te den tus derechos.
How do they teach us? That this society teaches, hey, do not back down. Claim what is yours.
Fight for your rights.
Okay, pelea por tus derechos.
Pero miren este varón, Isaac.
But I want you to see how this man of God answered.
Con la bendición de Dios.
With the blessing of God.
Más poderoso que la gente en esa tierra.
More powerful than the people surrounding him.
Y la Biblia nos dice que se fue en paz.
And the Bible tells us that he left in peace.
Ahora.
You got a question?
It's not clear to me, so I want to understand better. Isaac left his lands and went to the lands of
Abimelech,
Gerar?
Yes.
Okay,
Due to hunger.
right, but so it wasn't at that time geopolitically, it wasn't Isaac's land.
Neither was theirs. Neither was the other people's.
Dios ya se la había dado.
And God had already given it to him.
Had already given it to
Isaac, Abraham.
right,
All
but,
of
right.
He hadn't taken possession because there were still other people living there.
Okay, but that was God's promise to Abraham that all of this will be yours someday.
Amen.
But everybody else didn't know that yet, right?
Yet.
Okay, so God tells me, hey, all this is going to be yours. And then I go to Shiloh and I say, hey, dudes. And they don't know that God's told me it's going to be theirs. So they, from his standpoint, he's not necessarily wrong in saying, hey, wait a minute, this is my...
Not wrong, brother, but he had already dug some water wells, and they knew that they were his.
No,
Isaac
No,
had?
todavía? Bueno, he had already.
No, that's all right. Maybe I'm getting...
No, it's okay. It's okay. He had already had the blessing of God that told him that the land is his.
In the future.
Yeah, but what I want you to see is the hostility from the ones around him.
Yeah.
You are more powerful than us, therefore leave. They saw how powerful and how good things were going for him. It's as me looking at you and you're so blessed, and I start disliking you because God is blessing you, and I tell you, you leave your house now.
También quiero aclarar esto para todos.
I would like to clarify the following to all of you.
La gente que vivía ahí en el tiempo de Isaac,
The people that lived around in that area in the time of Isaac,
esa tierra no les pertenecía a ellos tampoco.
that land did not belong to those people either.
Ellos eran colonizadores
They were colonizers
de otras tierras más al norte.
of other lands more to the north.
Así que realmente el único que sí tenía derecho a esa tierra era Isaac.
So the only one that really had any rights to those lands was Isaac,
Porque Dios le había dado esa promesa.
because God had already given that promise to him.
Por eso es que pregunté, ¿cómo responderíamos nosotros?
And this is how and why the question still remains. How would you have reacted? How would you have answered to such hostility?
Sabiendo que era su derecho, él prefirió irse en paz.
Y más poderoso.
Ujú.
And knowing that it was your right to stay there, and keep in mind that you're more powerful than whoever's telling you to leave.
En Proverbios 16:32 dice,
Proverbs 16:32 says,
más vale ser paciente que valiente.
it is worth more to be patient than to be courageous, if you will.
Más vale el dominio propio que conquistar ciudades.
It is worth more to have self-control than to conquer cities.